football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense goes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind them, picks up some positive yards.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Georgia's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And it's a bunch formation. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Here's a target, and it's complete.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Stockton. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Georgia getting set with a first and 10 now. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 coming up. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He'll hand it off. Powerful running here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the tailback's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Trying to convert with a sneak. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will tie the game here.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. The Kansas offense is back out there now. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Single back, takes the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Jayhawks will line up to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Coverage team gets him down, and that'll do it for the 1st period. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw here. And this pass is caught. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And the Jayhawks will have to kick this away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st down, it's a play action. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Third down after that running play. Back to pass. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be fourth down and inches.
No, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. The Jayhawks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Jayhawks pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
The ball is caught, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running back has it on the screen now. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Under pressure, just lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Jayhawks will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down after that previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Powers through. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So a 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The Jayhawks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on 3rd down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
The Jayhawks pick up enough for a first down here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And
looking for a man deep down the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
It's a run. Running back's got it.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And that run produces a decent gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14. And the Jayhawks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it to the left. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas, to put them on top now. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can give up with this drive. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Grab down the middle, it's Humphreys. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
2nd down, looking to throw it. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead?
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead. And what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Try and muscle for the first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The Jayhawks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, a lot of times these types of players either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
3rd down and inches. Who's going to win this battle in the trenches? Can he get there on the ground? The Jayhawks pick up enough to get a 1st down there.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that 1st down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
In the college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full-field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it.
Hey, positive yards here. 4th quarter trailing, really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
It has been a rough night for this quarterback. That last interception really punctured. What's been a completely inept effort from this passing game from start to finish.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Grinding away on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds in closing this game out.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick grab. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Wants to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Jayhawks, great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He finds his man. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. And the Jayhawks come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Jayhawks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. He's back to throw again on second down. Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Running out of time in the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kurt, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.